morning. My name is Lieutenant Mark Reed. I'm from the Manchester Fire and Rescue here in Manchester, Tennessee. Today what we're going to be doing is burning what we call a Palmer dollhouse. This is an excellent tool that we use in the fire service to teach the firefighters, not only firefighters, but the public as well. What you're going to see today is how important it is for you as the citizens of Manchester and anywhere else that's maybe watching this video, that why it's important for us to sleep with our bedroom doors shut at night and whatnot. So what you're going to see today is how new materials that burn quicker and hotter react to fire and what fire does to it, and not only the fire but the smoke. So sit back and enjoy this video. We're going to have a good time doing this. I'll have two assistants helping me while I do the talking, and they will be opening up different doors. All of these doors represent different things, the ventilation parts of the burn house. You can take these out and represents us breaking a window or whatever. So one thing I want to show you real quick is this room right here has absolutely no openings, and this is the room that will be representing the bedroom in your house that has the door shut. We have a small stuffed animal in there that we want to show the difference of once the house gets on fire good and burning. We'll look at this one and show you how it's compartmentalized away from the other parts of the house that are on fire. This one, however, this one will be opened up to the fire, and you'll see the difference in that little stuffed animal and this one once the fire gets going good. So sit back and relax and enjoy this video, and thank you for watching. So what we're doing right now is everything is closed off except for this bottom left corner. That's going to be representing our living room in this little house. So the fire is basically started inside. So what we're going to do is we're going to start letting it build up some heat. We're going to shut this door here. See that? And the material, that's why we use OSB, or oriented strand board. This is board, all of this here is put together with glue, small particles of wood put together with glue. As this heats up, it starts what we call off-gassing. It is releasing a gas that is flammable, and you'll see that shortly. That's why this OSB is such a good product to use in these demonstrations. Most houses nowadays are almost completely built out of OSB board, so it goes along with what our houses are built out of today and makes this an excellent choice. Now again, this room here has no openings except for the one I've got my hand on, and that's only for observation purposes. Once we get it going and we get fire coming out of these two doors here, these windows, we'll look at this one and I'll show you the difference of this Barbie doll or this little stuffed bear versus the one in here. Okay, Justin, take off your top one up here on the top left. Walk up there and look in that bedroom. You notice? Okay. See that? Hardly any smoke in there at all, is there? That's the result of sleeping with your bedroom door shut. Okay. Now that you notice the smoke is really starting to come out black. Shut yours off, Justin. What you're seeing now is this is the second floor. We've taken a big hole out of the center of the floor, so now the fire is going from this left side through the bottom right and then up through the floor. You see how much smoke there is in there. Justin, take yours out of number one right here. Remember, the door's shut in this bedroom. Okay, look at that. You're going to get a little smoke in there, but you're not going to get as much smoke as you would with the door open. And that's still nothing yet. Wait till the fire continuously gets bigger and bigger. Okay, our next thing we're going to go over real quick before the fire gets too big is, for instance, we're going to do what we call a vent enter isolate search in this upper right room. Now what I want to do is, say we have a victim in this room. What we would do is we'd place a ladder here. We would go up and we'd take our thermal imaging cameras and we would try to determine what the temperature is in that room. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is, once we get up there and determine what the temperature is, then we will break the glass out And then we have a very short period of time to go inside that room and try to shut that door. Because if we don't, if you watch, the flames will come out of this room, go through this room and up into this room. Because we've created what we call a flow path. The oxygen is down here, it's coming up, and if you'll watch in a second, those flames will come out. So once we enter that room, the first priority we have is to shut that door. So Johnny, reach your hand in there, or Justin can, and put that floor plug back in. Okay, so we've stopped the flow from going into this room now. Now we don't have to worry about those flames so much right now of coming up and getting us while we're doing our search in that room for a victim. Now this room down here is still going good. All right, now take this one off right here, and I want to show you the difference. Look in this one. Remember, this is the one that has no doors in it. How's that little bear look in there? It looks just as good as probably was. Can you see this one over here? Yeah, he's in there somewhere. See that? See that smoke? What it's doing is igniting. Why is that? Because it's fuel. Open it up just a little bit. Now watch this. See that? Okay, open it back up, Justin. See that? The flames from this bottom door came up and ignited the fire, or the smoke coming out of that second floor. Okay, shut yours back. All right, Johnny, take yours off again. Yes, top one. All right, watch what it does. That oxygen is going to go back down that stairwell until it reaches the seat of the fire, and then it's all it's going to take. Open yours up a little, Justin. See it? What we're going to simulate is ventilating the roof. Yeah, put that in. Okay, so now you're starting to see all that black smoke and stuff coming out. But we have yet to punch through the ceiling, right? So now pull your second tray out. So now we're going to open up the ceiling. We're going to take our pipe hose and we're going to break. Now look at the pushing smoke. Is that turbulent or what? Okay, open yours back up just a little bit, Justin. Okay. Real quick, if that floor is not burned through, Justin, open up door number 1 for me. Now, there's a lot of smoke in there, but unless that floor has been breached by the fire, which is below it, hey, reach in there and grab that little bear out of there. Yeah, it's done burned through. Look at that. We'll let her build up with smoke one more time. Folks, remember, that's the reason this room over here was tenable all the way up until the floor underneath it was breached by the fire. The fire impinged on the floor underneath it, which finally degraded it enough that the fire came through the floor. Through the floor. So go ahead and open yours up a little bit. You see that smoke? See that yellowish color smoke? Open yours up, Johnny, up the top. Be ready. You see that? All right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to open it all the way up. We've went through our checklist of items. We went through the vent, enter, isolate, search, the fire behavior. We've seen how the fire travels, how the smoke is fuel. We've ignited that. Watch this ignite here in just a second. See this black turbulent smoke? It's fixing to light off. As soon as this fire reaches it, see it? That's what happens. and now we have a fire in its free burning stage. So ventilation, if we can limit that fire as much as possible through ventilation, it's better. We need to cool it down as much as possible and as fast as possible. And then ladders, we went over that, where to place our ladders for vent or isolate surge or firefighter egress. And then the reading of the smoke. So, anybody got any questions? Thanks for joining us today, guys, and we hope you've learned something, as well as our firefighters here, so you can see how important it is to shut the doors while we sleep. That's one of the most important things that I wanted to point out today. Go ahead and tear that. So, if anybody has any more questions about this, feel free to contact me or the Manchester Fire and Rescue for anything, any more information. Thank you. Also, if you do not have smoke detectors in your house, please give us a call, 931-728-2999. If you live inside the city limits of Manchester, call us and we will come and install those smoke detectors in your house for free. They save lives. They would have went off very early in this fire, and it would have given you an opportunity to evacuate your house and then let us do our job. So if you don't have smoke detectors in your house, give us a call. Thank you.